Under the Hood.
So welcome back to Under the Hood. Today we're going to be talking about the business office and what that all means. And today we have Karen Benjamin with us, and I'm of course Tim Bowen. And so Karen, we're going to be talking about business office. What does the business office in a dealership actually mean?
Well, Tim, I'm glad you asked that question. In my mind, the business office of any dealership is the dealership's best kept secret. We do a number of things. With regard to financing especially, typically a customer will come into our office, the salesman will mention that they are interested in a certain vehicle, and at that time I'll find out if they're interested in financing. If one of our customers is interested in financing, the business office acts as a broker to all of the major lenders. In that capacity, we have the opportunity to search for better interest rates for our customers. Even if a customer has been with the same bank for 20 years, and I go to that bank's dealer finance office, I can often secure a much better interest rate than they can at their own branch. Every major lender has a dealer finance center. The dealer finance center is the one that will decision the loan. So what happens if a customer is financing? They come into my office. I will ask them a few, I'll call them Snoopy questions. I ask them a few questions. I send that information off to a lender that I have chosen that works best for the information they have provided me. That lender will then decision the loan, and they will tell me whether it's a yes, a no, or a maybe. If it's a no or a maybe, the customer and the business office work together to turn it into a yes. Once the vehicle is ready to be delivered, the customer comes into my office. We will sign up the finance contract, and then the customer takes delivery of the vehicle. Prior to that, customers will often ask me, what do they need to do? And the things that they will need to do is just assist me a little bit in arranging insurance, which we will do for them as long as we have the right information. We look at a date that works for both customer, business office, and salesman, and we put the vehicle into their hands.
So I'm going to stop you there for a minute. When it comes to finding out the best interest rate when they want a loan. Now, it's better for them, the customer, to allow you to do that, or should they do it on their own? And does it affect their credit rating if there's too many, like if they're shopping around?
Yeah, okay. So what you're thinking is, should they go to their own bank and arrange their loan first? Is that, okay, so in answer to that question, prior to myself ever working in a dealership, the first thing my husband and I would do is certainly go to our own bank and arrange our own loan and then go shopping. We don't have to do that anymore because I can do that. In answer to your question with regard to, we refer to them as hits on your credit bureau. So there are some dealers out there that will take customers' credit information and they can broadcast the application. At this dealership, we're fairly particular. We talk to our customer, we figure out what bank would be the best for them, in our opinion, and we will send one at a time. Does a hit on your bureau affect your credit rating? Yes, it does. It affects your beacon score. If you are just shopping for a vehicle and you do that, once every 4 years or 3 years, and you don't go to 10 different dealers in 3 days, then it doesn't have a derogatory effect on your bureau. If you do shop a lot and they do check your credit a lot, it will lower your beacon score. Same as if you are shopping and you're at a department store and they want to offer you a credit card and you agree to do that, they will hit your bureau and it will affect your beacon score.
So it's better if you go into a business office to ask if they're like hitting a bunch of places?
Absolutely. Check with us first. Again, at Hildebrand Motors, we ensure that our customers are ready for that stage before we send anything off. There are times that we will take their information because they're in a hurry, and then we'll sit on it until they are absolutely ready. And then they'll say to me, yes, Karen, go ahead and submit that application. And then that way you safeguard their beacon score.
So you look at the business office really as an education for people, to educate them on their finances prior buying a car. I mean, not all their finances, but what's happening, and take them through step by step. Especially if they're younger and they don't understand the whole.
Absolutely, absolutely. There are many of our customers that are very credit savvy. They know what's going on, and so in that case, I just ensure that I refresh their memory, or I will share with them what I have and encourage them to go to their own bank. We also get very young buyers that have never financed before, and you want to. I think it should be they should receive this education in our education system, but they're not. And so if we can help them with their first purchase to teach them all about financing, or as much as we can in an hour, we will, and we'll educate them and their co-buyer, if they have one, as to how the system works. How they get the loan, how they keep the loan, how they keep their good credit rating, what they do when they want to pay out the loan, those kinds of things.
Great. So the customer really doesn't need to be, because there's a lot of fear that comes along with after you talk to the salesman and they take you to this other office. There's a lot of fear about that office, and really they don't need to be, because it is an educational place. It is a place where they can relax and they can ask questions and feel free to ask them. Is that correct?
You're absolutely right. We try and alleviate any of those fears when they come into our office and let them know what we do. If we do have customers that are not finance customers, of course we always share our finance information, but we do have some customers that just want to write a check for their vehicle, and that's just fine. We again go through the same process as finding out about insurance and arranging a date. We will present to them any warranty information that's on the existing vehicle and what extra warranty is available if they want it.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot, Karen, and that's just a little tips on what the business office is about, and that people can relax going to your office, and I hope it was helpful for you. And next time we'll probably talk about some more stuff on the business office and what all products they sell and how that all works. So tune in and keep coming back, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot.